Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kamiliya Zahra Alamsyah, and in this video I would like to explain our material regarding to the subject of linguistic research methods. So here is my explanation after I read the research philosophy in linguistics. So first is about applied linguistic research. The word research, based on American Heritage Collect Dictionary, is defined as scholarly or scientific investigation or inquiry, or as a verb, is to study something thoroughly. In a simple form, research is a way of finding out answers to questions. There are several types of research. The most common types are known as quantitative and qualitative research. Quantitative research is the research that starts with experimental type. For example, begin with the arise of hypothesis, then the measurement of the data, and by doing some numerical analysis. Meanwhile, qualitative has the type of analysis by more interpretative rather than statistical. They are more like describing analysis and are not based on counting. Now let's move to research report. A research report is an ideal report for doing the research. The typical research paper format consists of title, abstract, introduction which also consists of statement of topic area, statement of general issues, general goal of paper, and literature review. And there will be literature, and the literature review will consist of historical overview, major contributions to this research are, and statement of purpose, including the identification of gaps and hypotheses. Next, we have method, which consists of participants, which are about how many and what are their characters or characteristics. Also, we have materials, procedures, and analysis. And the third point is result, and last is discussion or conclusions. There will be also notes, references, and appendixes. Next is how to identifying research questions. So need to know that to make a questions, it is important that it should be interesting in the sense of the issue itself. The question should be not have been answered before, and mostly it is come from the understanding after reading the literature. And also the history of the current issues. Also, do not forget to develop the questions and identify the gaps in the issues. The question will become from a problem, which will become research questions, and after that it will be brought by the researchers to make a hypothesis based on the observations. The hypothesis is based on observation or on what the literature suggests the answer might be. The next point is about qualitative research. So, qualitative research, as what I explained before, is the research that based on the data that does not have a regular statistic procedures. There are some characteristics of qualitative research. First is rich descriptions. Because the aim of the qualitative research is to give detailed descriptions and involve certainty of carefulness in the doing research. And natural and holistic. Natural and holistic representations has the aim to study the individuals and their naturals, and this research put interest in the picturing and presenting the phenomena that are studied. Next is emic perspective. The characteristic is about or related to not having any assumptions before the data taken. And also the characteristic of qualitative research is the research questions tends to be general and open-ended. Next, how we gathering the qualitative data. There are several procedures or methods. I will explain 5, which are ethnographies, interviews, diaries or journals, case studies, and also observational techniques. And I would like to explain 3 because the running out of time. So first is ethnographies. is the method that is focusing on the group and stresses the importance of situating to the study to a larger social cultural context to present the phenomena based on the participant perspectives. And we have interview, which is often associated with survey-based research by using a written list of questions as a guide, but they still have the freedom to give more information. We also have diaries or journal, which is used by using learners' notes or diaries that are they write by themselves about their experiences without any specific questions. So it's only the diaries of the learners that we took as a data. Next, we have analyzing qualitative data. So here, the research usually make use of cyclical data and data analysis. It is started with the process of data collections, then data analysis and a hypothesis formation based on the first round of data collections. The next step is by a second or more focused round data collection, which is already tested until the data is obtained. In analyzing the data, the researcher should remember that they have to pay attention to credibility, transferability, and dependability to have credible research. So that is my explanation regarding to the research philosophy in linguistics, or about the applied linguistic research and also qualitative research. I'm sorry for mistakes. Thank you for watching, and I would like to close this explanation by saying Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.